Hey there everybody, it's the Goof Queen here, and welcome to a brand new series of modded Minecraft. This time we are playing the Modsauce 2-pack by the Hermitcraft folks that they have put on the ATLauncher, and I am so excited for this pack. As you can see, I've already got some tools made and a little starting area going, but I am incredibly excited about this because there are so many mods in here. I used to know the actual number of mods, but now I don't remember. But there are, oh, I suppose I could show you in here. All of these different mods are in this pack, and I only know a little bit about a few of them. So it's going to be an exercise in learning on the fly. It's going to be an exercise probably in being killed by a lot of mobs that I don't understand, but it's going to be fun. So as you can see, we've set up shop here in a cherry blossom grove. I was so excited to find this biome because I really wanted this biome, and when I spawned into this area, let me show you my mini map here. I spawned right next to, as you can see my spawn waypoint there, I spawned right next to this giant volcano, and I went, oh dear, what am I gonna do now? But I actually traveled around a little bit, and when I got to this precipice, I saw just the edge of this biome and went, that's my new home. And it's especially nice because the Cherry Blossom Grove is right next to a magical forest, and Thaumcraft is one of the first mods that I want to play with, so that's incredibly good. As you can see, we do have a silver wood, or a silver... no. Which one is it? A silver wood or a silver leaf? I don't remember now. Thaumcraft is a relatively new mod to me. I haven't played it very often, but this is a silverwood tree, and there are shimmer leaf flowers around it. There we go. So there's one there, and I think there's actually another one over in the magical forest, which is going to be awesome. So I've gone ahead and I've crafted the Thaumonomicon. Try saying that 4 times fast, which you do by making an iron-capped wooden wand. Oh boy. I'm just trying to show you the recipe. There we go. Which you do by putting a stick between 2 iron caps, and those are just 5 iron nuggets in a helmet shape. You take your wooden wand and you right-click on a bookcase, and that magically transforms into the Thaumonomicon. Bleh. I've also gone ahead and crafted up the Botania, because Botania is another one of the mods I really want to get into right away. I think the Manasteel and Terrasteel armors are probably some of the better armors for early game, so they're going to be one of my primary focuses for the beginning here. Oh, I didn't get enough seeds. Do I have extra seeds in here? Nope, that's clover. There it is. It's hiding from me. So we've got our little farm here. This has blueberries, orange berries, wheat, potatoes. I also have strawberry and industrial hemp seeds sitting right there. I'm going to sleep really quick, get rid of the night. Because there are quite a few mods in here that add new and different... I was gonna say, that is awfully close to me. Here, let me try out my rapier on you. Have at thee! I haven't been able to actually fight many creatures with this rapier since I made it, and this is actually the first tinkerer's weapon that I've ever made. I went ahead and made a stone rapier so that I can repair it no matter what. And I added a diamond to it so it would have extra durability. But as you can see, I've only hit 18 things with it, so meh. But in addition to that, I have also made a stone pickaxe here, which, as you can see, I added a diamond to, and it also has haste and reinforced. So this is a darn good pickaxe for early game. I just got my stone hammer made and added diamond to it so that I can make a 3x3 hole down in my mine and gather lots of resources. This is what I have currently. Grabbed a couple of mana beans from the magical forest over there, and then I have a lot of ores which need processing. I don't know if I'm going to make a smeltery or if I'm just going to continue using this iron furnace. This is from the Better Furnaces mod, and it doesn't require much. I believe it was just a furnace with 8 iron around it. But then you make this ore processing upgrade, and that is 7 stone with a flint and piston, and this actually makes it so this outputs two processed ores, I guess. It puts out 2 of whatever ore you put in it. There we go. So that's actually pretty handy. You could also use a quartz grindstone, but I haven't found any quartz yet, and I had plenty of iron, so that seemed like a good way to go. But anyway, we're pretty well set up. Oh, I also made a stone lumber axe. Added, again, diamond and obsidian to it, so it's pretty sturdy. The stone mattock I haven't added anything to because I'm hoping it will just level up on its own and be pretty good. And besides, now that we have the lumber axe is kind of my main tree tool. Oh, I have a floating... Darn it. I've been trying to grow greatwood trees down there so that I can start harvesting a bunch of their wood for my inevitable Thaumcraft things. But it's kind of... It took a while until I got my lumber axe, and then it was like, okay, I can do this. So... I'm going to go ahead, harvest these farms up, and I'm either going to get started on Botania or go and get some more stuff out of the mines. I haven't fully decided yet. So let me get these farms taken care of, and I'll be back with you guys in just a minute here. Alright, welcome back everyone. As you can see, I decided to go ahead and get into Botania. I'm kind of hoping we can get the Manasteel armor by the time we end this video, so I just figured I would go ahead, get some stuff thrown down, and get to working on stuff while I was, waiting for some of this stuff to go. I would go down to the mines or chop a few more trees or, you know, whatever else was needed, but I went ahead and set it out on this area because the Petal Apothecary, which you can see right here, requires water. So I wanted to be next to an endless source of it. So we got the Petal Apothecary made up here, and the Petal Apothecary, I am not going to remember, there it is. You just make it by putting 2 cobblestone slabs on top of a little, I was going to say a T, but you know, 3 and 4 with a petal in between them, and then you get this Petal Apothecary. And if you put water in it and certain arrangements of flower petals, which you get from, oh, my flower petals are in here now, yay! Flower petals, which you get from the mystical flowers. I think I've ripped out all of the ones that were in here, whoops! But you mix flowers in there and throw a seed on them, and you get special flowers like this Daybloom I have here. These passively will generate mana just from the sunlight, and mana is, you know, more or less the currency of Botania's mod. You have to have mana in order to run any of the things here. I also use this Petal Apothecary to create, oh, might not want to stand on that, to create these... There we go. Create these pure daisies. Those are just 4 white petals into here and then plonk a seed on top of it. These change any smooth stone into living rock and any wood logs into living wood. And those are kind of the basic building blocks of Botania. So that's about it. I was going to show you how to make a Daybloom because I should probably get a few more of those. Dayblooms, I think there was a little bit of a change to Botania recently, where the Dayblooms and other passive flowers, the flowers that just kind of passively create mana, used to last forever, so it was fine to just set up a bunch of Dayblooms and nightshades and leave them be. Oh no, I do have seeds in there. Come back here, seeds. I also have seeds in there for some reason. So you could just leave them in there and let them generate mana, and it was good. But they actually changed the mod now so that passive, pardon my phone if you can hear that, so that the passive flowers decay after 2 or 3 in-game days of work. So the faster you can change to a non-passive... Wow, that's loud. I apologize. As soon as you can change to a non-passive generation, you really want to. But in order to get there, I need to start off with some way to make mana. So, let me rearrange my bar here so I can get one of everything. So basically, to make these Dayblooms, you need 2 yellow petals, 1 light blue petal, and 1 orange petal. So I'm going to walk up to my apothecary here, and I'm going to hit Q to throw 2 petals in. See how you can see them in there? I'll hit Q for an orange, Q for that one, and then if we just toss a seed in, boom, we now have a 7th Daybloom. So the really cool thing about this Petal Apothecary that has changed is if I put water in, if I right click on it, it automatically puts the same petals in there as long as it's within 20 seconds or something. So that makes it so much faster to craft up a bunch of the same flower. But in any case, I just wanted to show you kind of the quick process of how I'm making these flowers, because I'm going to get them set up out here with a mana pool, which I think I can actually craft right now. Because, yep, see, to make a diluted mana pool, you just take living rock in a boat shape there. So I'm going to grab those, because the diluted mana pool has to be thrown into a regular mana pool, or a pool with mana in it, bleh, in order to become an actual mana pool, and then it can infuse stuff and do a whole bunch of awesome things. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little situation going here with those day blooms, start generating some mana, and I'll be back with you guys in a bit when I've made some progress. Alright everybody, we have a decent amount of mana, so I think we're ready for me to show you what we're doing here. So I got this mana pool set up, and set up the mana spreader behind it, which is just living wood across the top and bottom rows with a block of gold and a petal on it. And behind here for a long time I had a bunch of day blooms set up. I had them set up in... you have to give day blooms a little bit of space, so you have to do it like this, where they have one block in between them. I'm gonna knock all these out. But because, like I said, those day blooms are passively generating flowers, they disappear after a few days. But they gave us just enough time that I was able to create hydrangeas, which I plonked in these spaces here. And I used the hydrangeas, which are also a passive generation. That's why they're gone. It makes me so sad. Like, I understand why they did it, but it's such a bummer. But anyway, it gave us just enough mana that we were able to create these endo flames. And endo flames are created with 2 brown petals, one of which you have to make a mana petal, 2 red petals, one of which you have to make a mana petal, and a light gray petal. And you just make these mana petals by holding the petal and dropping it into a mana pool. And if there's enough mana in there, it will become a mana petal. So I've gone ahead and made these endo flames, and the endo flames are really great because endo flames, what they do is you throw burnable objects into them, and they... There we go, they pick them up. You heard that little whoosh, I hope. And they pick them up and burn them, and that makes mana. And since right now I'm using wood, you could use coal or blaze rods or anything that you can put in a furnace, basically, except for lava buckets. You cannot use lava buckets. But I've been growing a bunch of these cherry trees just to get tons and tons of resources anyway, so every time I finish a tree haul, I just take like 1 stack and toss them at the endo flames here, and let it do its thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you quick how to make Manasteel. Manasteel is what we use to then make Terrasteel, and that's the kind of armor I want to go for at the moment. So basically you just take your iron ingot, and when there's enough mana in your pool, you just throw your ingots in via Q, or if you wanted to click out of your inventory, I'm sure that would work too, but there you have it. How much mana did that use? Not as much as I was expecting. We actually have a decent amount of mana in there, which is surprising for only those 2. But like I said, every time I came over here, I threw stuff on it and let it work. So as you can see, I already made 3 of the Manasteel pieces, which means I just need to make... Hopefully I counted that right. Okay. I just need to make the chest plate. Boom. So let me grab all of these here. Take off my silver pants, and by silver I mean iron pants, and that looks snazzy. My F5 was broken the other day. Yep, still broken, so I can't show it to you in F5, but we're looking pretty good in that armor there. Now, what does this do? Oh yeah, it creates, or it makes our mana tools and things take less mana for each piece we have. And I went ahead and created the band of mana as well. I haven't put much in there because I wanted to put most of my resources toward getting the armor first. So I'm going to work on that because the next thing that I want to create is the Sojourner's Sash. And there it is. I never remember how to spell it. So this Sojourner's Sash lets you move faster and lets you walk up 1 high gaps without jumping, which, if you can see in this terrain, would be absolutely fantastic. So what we have to do there is we need some leather, we have plenty of cows, I need 1 more Manasteel ingot, and then I have to make runes. And the problem with runes, well, not the problem, is... Where's my runic altar? There it is. In order to make runes, we have to create a runic altar, and we have to have enough mana to run that runic altar. So the altar itself isn't going to be a problem. I'm just a little bit worried about how much mana it's going to take. So I am going to throw a little more wood at these guys. How much? Okay, I have a decent amount of living rock there. So I think I'm going to go grab a diamond or a or an ender pearl, because it looked like either of those would work. So I'll get my runic altar set up, and we'll see how much mana it's going to use, because we might have to take a detour and make a few more endo flames or other generating flowers. So be right back. I decided against making any more flowers here. I decided to just go with these 2 endo flames and do an absurd amount of tree farming and mining down in the bottom to get some extra coal, and it's actually worked out pretty well. Our mana pool is almost 1/4 of the way full, which will be great. I found out that if you look in the Lexica Botanica, if I go to, we're trying to make the Sojourner's Sash, if I shift-click to see this recipe, it tells you, oh dear, it tells you how much mana you will actually use there in that blue bar. So, based off of that, and the Rune of Air is about the same mana usage, we should be okay here with this amount of mana, and just in case we aren't, I have brought some extra wood with me so I can toss it on there and just use that. So, over in this chest, I have our components that we need. We need 3 Manasteel, a mushroom, a block of coal, and a block of stone in order to make the Rune of Earth. I also need a mana spreader. Where should I put that? Because, oh, I just got rid of that, and I'm gonna, nope, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Because I was just reading up on, this is going to be my first time using the runic altar, so I want to make sure I do it right. But let's see here. So, you start by placing via either right-click or simply tossing the components you want to create. Then link a mana spreader to the altar and right-click it with a Wand of the Forest. It should be apparent when the altar has received enough mana. Oh, I forgot I need to grab a couple pieces of living rock. 2. We'll just grab both of those. And the sun looks like it's going down on me here, so I wonder if we can do this before the sun goes down, or if that will be not a smart idea to attempt. But let's just... Oh, look at it floating there! Okay, so we've got... There's a Manasteel, mushroom, clay, stone, excellent. So I'm gonna plonk you down here, and change to bind mode. There. Oh, you're full up? Okay. Alright, so now we wait. And I get a piece of living rock ready. And we wait. I don't know what it means by it's going to be apparent. I'm, like, expecting a small explosion of some description. Oh! Oh, I forgot I have to click it with the Wand of the Forest. Does that mean I need to go ahead and... Nope. No, it didn't. Okay, apparently that's the loading time until it's ready, I'm guessing that rune means. Oh, lightning! Nope, that's not it. Take my living rock. Give to me the rune. It's kind of cool that the sun is setting here, but I really want to sleep away this night, so I wonder... If I do this, is it gonna break stuff? Please don't break anything! I'll wake up in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Oh, that was an ominous noise. Do I have to click on you again? Oh, I do! I do have to click on you again. Hey, Lilium Doll, look at that. How are we doing on mana? Oh, that didn't use anything. Perfect. So I've already got our leather and our Manasteel, so I'm going to plunk that rune of earth in there. And I'll go ahead and just repeat the process for the rune of air. Why did I put that there and not in my hotbar? Nobody knows. So hopefully this time it will go a little bit faster since I know what I need to do. So we plunk all of our Manasteel, put our components of air, and go! I have to admit, the lightning sound effect is pretty cool, but it always makes me think something is going to explode, which, you know, is dangerous. But we're doing good. Mana pool's hanging in there. Mana pool is hanging in there. I wasn't sure we were going to get this sash done in this episode, but hey, look at us go. Alright. We have lightning. Toss our living rock on there, and wha-bam! Oh, that's so cool. So if I put one of those there, we should get a Sojourner Sash. Brilliant. Now I'm going to put those in there. And the thing about this sash is I can open my baubles tab here and put it on in the belt slot there. Did you hear that little noise? Oh, that's great. So I don't know how much mana I have in my band of mana right now. It does not look like a whole bunch. So I'm not really fast here, and if I try to run up these one high blocks, it's not gonna work. So let me toss my my ring of mana here. Band of mana? Which was it called? Grab this, because with the band of mana, you just drop it into a mana pool and let it sit there, I think. And it drains the mana and grabs it for itself. So let me charge this band of mana up for a minute, and we'll get back to check this, test this sash out in just a second here. There we go. I have to change the direction. Ay, ay, ay. Read your books, kids. Read your books. Oh, dear God. Oh, that drained it like... Holy, give me that back. Ah! Oh, my mana. I mean, I guess that's good because it's all in... Oh my... Oh, Lord. Do you see how much faster I'm running right now? Okay, let me put this band on. So let's put that in that slot there. Okay. I need a one high hill I can run up. That is so much faster. That's gonna be so... Ah! That's so great! Oh, I don't have to jump everywhere. Oh, that's phenomenal. I wonder how much mana that uses, though. It doesn't really say, but we're still in orange, and we've just run around a little bit. That is fantastic. Okay, so with that, I think we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. We got a little starting area set up. We got into the basics of Botania. We have some pretty slick armor and a faster mode of transportation, so I'd call that a pretty good first episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more Modsauce and other content. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you stick around with me, and remember, don't forget to save. I'll see you later.